We're gonna do like a quick class, how to get leads from the MLS, free leads, right? And then we're gonna do skip trace too. Right now, yeah, because I have access to skip trace. So what I usually do is I do. So we're gonna use her house. We're gonna, or you can be, because my house is kind of like the houses we're gonna find are really bad. So we're gonna use her house. So she's concentrated in Riverwalk, Porter. So you want to do the same thing. You want to have an area that you want to work in. So use your house, right? So we're gonna use hers. So we're gonna go to search, single family, and then we're gonna type in the information. Quick single family. Okay. So what I like to do is, let me put this first. Let me see if I can copy 19502 Nastas. Okay. I do it very, very simple. So you have pretty much, you have everything that is active, but what I'll do is I go where it shows sold, withdrawn, expired, and terminated. Okay? So now, let me see, we're gonna do 0.5 miles. No, let's do 1 mile. You can go up to like 1, 2 miles, it's up to you. We have 33 properties results, so I'm just gonna click on it. Okay. Results. No problem.
Is that, you see where it says it's red? Is that why it's stopping it right there?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. It's just this is kind of slow sometimes.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. So you have all the sold ones first, and then we're gonna concentrate on the expires. So we're gonna go back to criteria. And then let's just look at the withdrawn, expired, and terminated. So now you have 14, okay? You have 14 properties. So now, because this is by my area that you wanna farm, so you have two options. You can either have like a package, expired listings. We have ones in Canvas, or you can start like cold calling, okay? Let's say, I think this one is listed, but let's just click on this one. Yeah, this one is listed with the agent, right? Mm-hmm. So what I do is, I look at the property information, make sure the property is not relisted on hard, and then I go, we have access to this. This is called Skip Genie. Skip Genie, let me see.
It's down, mommy.
It's not working? With the new password?
Mm-hmm. I will check.
Today? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have like a skip tracing program. And this is where you actually find a specific person's phone number. I know, this is pretty cool.
You can also use forewarn.
Huh?
Forewarn?
Okay, but that forward, that's more like if you're dealing with, yeah, even thinking of password, info.
What is that?
Forewarn tell you when people
Forewarn?
We're not taking trips right now. It gives you all the records, criminal records.
Well, Dina.
You get it through HAR. Okay.
That's actually a good app, but that's mainly, I was under impression that that's more like if you're dealing with any random buyers, if you want to make sure they're legit, it will give you, by the phone number, you can find out everything. If they've been to jail, everything. Everything.
You can find like tickets, all of that. What is it called? Forewarn. Forewarn? Forewarn. If you go to HAR and you type it, you get it through HAR.
Hopefully this works right now.
You have to create a profile.
I was suspended. Okay, anyways. You go here.
Sure, because I just went in.
Yeah, I know, it sometimes it doesn't work, but You search for the property address. Let me see if I can pay. It's gonna, right now it's not gonna give you that information. Every month I have to go and I have to make the payment manually here. All the time. So you search for the property. It's, what is it? 19502. Nasas. And then yes. Okay. Porter, Texas. Okay, so once you actually, it's not gonna, because this is spent, oops, I messed up. Let me see if I can pay. 1 second. Because you always have to go online and you have to do it every single month. Look at my computer. Oh. Oh yeah, it's my computer. ¿Cómo se llama Skip Genie? Oh, sure. My subscriptions. Let me see if I can get mine. Two more seconds.
That's 30 with all the traffic, right?
I don't have my wallet with me.
There's more sandwiches. There's some left over.
Thank you, Cindy.
¿Cómo le hago? Let me see what credit card. I don't have my wallet with me. Perfect.
Doesn't let you?
No, it's because I don't have my wallet. Who has a copy of my credit card? Did I send it to you? Because I have a new one.
I don't have it.
Who has my? Okay, I have one. Esta es $51.99. Ni me ha contestado. Expiration. 2 more seconds, guys. Sorry. And then I have the credit card blocked.
Yes, please.
2 more seconds.
Es que no, yo no la he listado.
It never lets you do it.
So, la idea de hacerlo es que tú querías llenar los fires de tu área.
$51, $11, $13.
Thank you.
No me deja.
Do you want to switch? You can be more comfortable. Or I'm moving on sometimes. We'll take accountability. So rough on
Did you log in this week or no?
I did.
And it was working?
Yes, I did.
I don't know why this doesn't take the money every month.
No, you gotta do it every manually.
This is so annoying. 761.
And we don't have Reddit.
I canceled Redix because nobody was using it. Submit. See, now it has been declined the card.
The Reddit was good.
Oh, you like that one better?
Well, I like this one, but I like the Reddit because it gives you a lot of information too. When you pull up like a zip code, everything's on there.
Oh, so you like that one better?
Yeah, that one is good.
Well, I'm almost done. Ay, más triste mi vida. Please work. No.
No. Okay. Maybe it's
It
down.
doesn't, I know this doesn't, I don't know why it doesn't work all the time, but we're gonna use another strategy too. I'll make sure I fix this, so next training,
You can go to True People Search also. It's free. I know it takes a little bit more work because it doesn't give you the information right away. But
I like this one, because it gives you
that
like
one's right,
all,
better.
yeah, it's better because you pay for it,
yeah.
pero,
Like for the
This one
purposes
gives
of
you
this
like
class.
relatives and emails.
No, this is
and
Skip Jenny. I've used Skip Jenny before. It's really good.
And but Reddix gave you true telephone numbers.
Better
Those
than
were
Vulcan?
real.
Better than Vulcan?
It gave you the true telephone numbers. I was like, okay.
So it's funny because on Vulcan sometimes you have the DNC on Vulcan, but then here it doesn't show.
aquí, no. No, because Skip Genie, it's to track information, and the Vulcan 7, that's for like more like for realtors.
So then I'd be like, oh,
Yeah, the Reddix, I te daba the true telephone numbers, and I was like, okay, I would get everything.
Let me see if it's working now. Subscription. Es que sale que no.
But I took your payment.
Yeah, I think it took the payment already.
Maybe on mine, okay?
11:29.
Okay.
You have a second?
Okay.
I'm going to talk to you about what file is that? I'll go get their names.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Come on, work. I'm giving up if it doesn't work right now.
¿Ya le hiciste update al
Okay, yeah, it went through. Okay.
today was gonna rain and. It was coming down really bad. Up north, it was coming down bad. I was like, I'm taking my time. I get nervous driving in the rain. I don't know what it is, but I still get nervous. I take my time. I'm like,
I get nervous too. I hate driving in the rain.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even the driving part. It's just how everyone else drives. Okay.
19502. Okay. So we already have the property information, right? So we're gonna go to tax account to know who's the owner of the property. Don't let it be a LLC because that's more difficult. We'll see.
Watch.
No, it doesn't work.
The one you pick.
The one I pick is don't let it be. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Martinez Custom Homes. It is.
Yeah.
Sucks, but LLC, it's more difficult to try to find the owner because it's an LLC. But let's do hers. Let's do her house. So it's 19502, 19502 NASA's. And that's Porter, Texas. 77365. Okay, so we're gonna go back to her property on the MLS. Let's see if I can find it. 19502 NASA's. Ay, aquí cómo le hago.
Oh,
It's option, yeah.
Oh, they have 8. Oh, no, I put active. Okay, so let's say this is the house, right, that you guys are going to skip trace. So we're going to go where it says tax account number. We're going to click on it. Took a screenshot, sorry. So we're going to go to a tax account number so we can find out the name of the person that we're trying to go after, right? So in this case, it's going to be the name of the sellers. It's not an LLC, right?
No.
Okay, so we have Sanchez Pedro and Sanchez Cynthia, right? So what we have to do is now we go to skip trace, and now we need to find for their name. We already have the address.
Oh, but if you do the address, sometimes you'll pull it up.
Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But you want to know who the names are for the next chapter. See? So right now I gotta look. We have Samantha, Mary, Zarate, and we already know that we're looking for Pedro and for Cynthia, right?
That she's saying that she received mail there as my daughter-in-law. She received mail there at one point,
Yeah. Ajá. Entonces, aquí está. So now we have Pedro Alberto Sanchez. So that's one of the sellers that we're looking for. And then let me see if her name's Cynthia Sanchez. So I kind of already know that this can be like the potential seller. Okay? Is this one of his numbers? The first one, right?
The first one's mine.
The second one is his? Okay. So what you're going to do next is you got to call these phone numbers because you don't know which one is going to be which one. But now you know that we're looking for Pedro or Cynthia. Okay? So now you're going to call the first seller, the first phone number. And you can ask them, hey, Mr. Pedro, my name is Waldina with the agency team. I was just checking out the property recently came off the market. And I just wanted to see if you're still interested in selling the property. It's gonna know, I don't want to do it right now, or maybe that's not the person. No, this is not my number. So what you're gonna go to the next phone number until you find the right person, okay? And you're gonna do the same thing until you actually get to the seller.
And sometimes if the age is like 83 years old, 69, something like that, it might have the daughter's or the son's phone number. Like, in other words, don't bother them, get the So, so you're calling them and they'll tell you, oh, that's my mom or my dad. I'm just answering the phone for them.
But usually the first 2 to 3 phone numbers is gonna give you the right person's phone number.
Yes.
That happens all the time.
Yes.
So now once you are in that area, your farming area, how do I go back? Okay, so now we're gonna go to Matrix. Let me see. We go to Matrix. And now we're looking at all the expires listings, terminated expires, and withdrawn properties. So you have 14. So now your job is to actually go back and do a little research, make sure the property didn't relist and they didn't sell. And if they didn't, now you can try to work with these deals. And you get the seller's information through Skip Genie. And that's the way that I do it once I go after builders. It's the same thing. You go to Skip Genie. First of all, I go to Google and see who's the potential owner. LLC is more difficult. I don't know if there's an easier way to get the phone numbers. I just Googled information.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult because sometimes Skip Genie, you have to put the last name and the first name. Sometimes it won't give you like the whole information. Okay. Yeah, because with the LLC, let's try that guy and see. Let's see what I'm.
That's not Riverwalk right now, right there.
No, because I think I changed it. So we do.
Or we can just put subdivision Riverwalk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Let me just make sure. So let's put Riverwalk.
And then we could put the quarter.
Riverwalk. Riverwalk, and then
Put it with one word.
it's all together.
Gonna come out. And then on the bottom, put quarter or put the zip code.
It's here.
It's gonna show.
This is all the expires.
Good.
Let's see if we can call the seller, the builder. Cumber, right?
Yeah.
So it's 22861 Cumbre Drive. So we're gonna try to get this information.
Oh, that's the LLC one.
Yeah, let's see if it's gonna work. It's 223681, right? Cumbre. Cumbre. See, it doesn't work.
Maybe it's not. Oh, you know, it's a different address. It's not something.
What is it? It's 22861. 22861.
861.
22.
All this is 861. 22861. Yeah, I'll leave it to you.
It's 22. No, it's 22. No. LOC, I don't know why it doesn't come up.
What's your main box? Your main box.
So you guys get this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's kind of easy. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
It's very easy.
More just plugging in.
And yeah, so now let's say if you have an open house, right? If you have an open house and you're like, okay, sometimes we don't get traffic on the open houses.
Yeah.
So another thing that we can do is we can do the same thing, right? What I will do is I will search for the property, for the target property. And what I will actually do is I will go to sold properties. It's 26 sold properties. This is gonna take more work, but I will actually call every single agent. Is that right?
And invite them to
Invite them to the open house.
Wait, say it again?
Okay, so you have an open house, right?
Okay.
You're the listing agent, you have an open house. The house is not like right now that we're talking about that there's no traffic, there's nothing going on. So you want to bring people into the open house. So what you have to do is you have to do a CMA on the property and you have to go where it says sold properties.
Okay.
Okay? And sold properties, we are in Riverwalk. I will go 0.25 miles because it's a lot of people. So just go 0.25 miles and then hit search. I don't know why it's not picking up only, let's say this one. So we have the listing agent, Francis, and then we have the buyer agent, which I will go after the buyer agent because it's the one who brought the buyer. And I will call, hey, Justin, this is Waldina with the agency team. I just wanted to call you because I have a listing in so and so and so. I noticed you recently sold the property. You represented the buyer back in September. So I'm just trying to see if you have, if you have a potential buyer.
Right.
It's simple like that. Very, 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 very easy. Let me see what else. ¿Qué más? That's one. Leases. Let me see. So to do leases, it's pretty much the same thing. Because right now the market is kind of slow, and sometimes the easiest way to make money is going after leases. So what I will do in this case, I will go to search, go to rentals. Okay, so I will go to rentals and then and then we're gonna go to sold. And then I will go up to, let's say we go 365 days, I will go to 250 days. I think that's closer to being a year. 9 months, right? Yeah. So let's say we wanna stick to a zip code, 77020. My zip code is kind of ghetto. And then we're gonna search, and then there's 185 people. So you have two options. Option number one, if you wanna go after the landlord, let's do a little bit higher income. Okay, this one for 714 Cage Street. So this property was, I made the more screenshot. So this property was leased back on June 8th. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to call the landlord. I was just wondering if the tenant is gonna renew the contract, if you needed to get a new tenant, if you want to relist the property, whatever you need, I'm here for you. But of course, we have to get their phone number. Hopefully it's not an LLC. So we go to tax account. Okay. Okay, LLC. Let's see if it's gonna come up. Let's see, right? So let's say we go to skip. No, it may be an investor. So we're gonna go to 714 Cage. Okay. Houston. Okay. See, it doesn't come up. Oh yeah, it does.
There it is.
Devin Barker, Megan, no, Morgan. Okay, because you have an LLC, so another option that you have is you can actually Google the LLC and see who owns the LLC. Okay, but that's going like the extra mile. If you want to go after this property, that's what you have to do. You have to dig. So Google, I forgot his name. Semiramis.
SEMIRAMIS. There it is.
LLC. Sometimes in Google will give you some information about the property, but this is like kind of like more work because you have to be like digging and digging and digging. So this is kind of like more work. I'm not saying don't go after the LLC, but it's gonna require like an extra step, right? Well, we already know going after the actual sellers. Let's see if the next one it's a seller. Clinton Drive. Let's see this one. Let it be a person. Thompson Bryce. Okay, so this is 2711 Clinton. So we're gonna go back and search. So 2711 Clinton. Anderson, what was his name? Bryce. Daniel. No me salió. No puse bien. 2711 Thompson Price. 2711 Thompson D. Anderson M. Anderson. Green. Douglas. I guess this one is nowhere to be found. Bryce. Aquí está. It's very young. So, you know, you have a phone number. There's only 2. You can call him. You can offer your services, you know, as a listing agent. And boom, you know, you have three ways to get free leads from the MLS, and we have skip Genie. Just every month, if it's suspended, just let me know because I have to pay. Okay. And the credit card is there, but it never takes it. Any questions?
No, thank you. Thank you.
And also, like another thing too, if you're driving around, and if you see a property that is just vacant, or maybe like a new construction, you do the same thing. It's the same thing. This is the way. This is how I get the builder's phone numbers. This is the way that I do it.
What was the other option? You said 2 options, right? When you were gonna teach us the leasing.
So the leases, the find the seller's information, and the open houses. So it's technically 3.
Well, you were gonna search something else.
Search something
for
In the leasing, you said that there was 2 options.
2 options.
Oh yeah, for the leases, yes. Because remember, for the leases. So for the leases, you have the landlord and you have the tenant. So you can easily drive by the property. So if I'm the landlord, well, Cindy's the landlord. If she's telling me, hey, you know what? I don't want my tenant. I think they want to buy a house. I just don't want to be a landlord. I want to sell the house or whatever. So now her opportunity is to ask the landlord, do you mind if I get their phone number so I can communicate with them and I can see if I can help? I can offer my real estate services. So now you can get 2 leads in 1. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Either a sale or a lease from the landlord,
and then the buyer, because maybe it's either they're ready to purchase another, move into another lease, or they're ready to purchase a property. Because remember, there's so many programs right now where they can literally buy a house for like nothing. So those are like the 2 ways that you can get leads. So when you're like in the office, you don't know what to do this. And pick the area that you want to be, you know, because Houston is huge. So you cannot be everywhere. So you need to have an area that you're going to farm and be consistent around the area. There's an app I think it's called Neighborhood or My Neighbor. I forgot the name of you pay like $40. If you live in the area, it's free. A next door neighbor. I think next door. If you live in the area, it's free. You can register, and now you can start promoting yourself. I think that's what you're doing. Oh no, they have a Facebook page. But little things like that you're putting yourself in front of other people, especially your neighbors, is gonna take you it can give you a lot of leads.
And then what was the wording that you used when you said, make sure that you put in your community paper or whatever that you already have a pending. Or that it was a listing that's already pending, and you always want to make sure you're looking good in front of people. Whenever I go to like a listing presentation, or whenever I'm gonna talk to someone, or even if I was single, if I was gonna start dating, I gotta make sure I'm like the best option ever. It's the same thing when it comes to being a real estate agent. You have to make sure like
why you? You need to be ready to answer the question, why hire me as an agent? Why not hire, Maria from Keller Williams? Even though they have a big name, but just because they have a big name they don't have support, they don't have experience, they don't have knowledge. If something happens, who's gonna be there for them? You know what I mean? So you always need to know why hire me as an agent, and you gotta prove yourself. One of the tools that we have is KV Core, and KV Core can really make you a lot of money. We gotta start using KV Core because that thing can make you so much money, especially if you're a listing agent. You can run ads for, I think it's like $250 a month for 4 weeks, 1 month, 4 weeks. And you get all those leads to you. And then the system is also working for you. Even if you're not doing anything, but the system is like texting with people. You can get a lot of leads. And these are the things where if you go to a listing appointment, if an other agent doesn't have anything to offer, just to list the property on the MLS, but you talk about the benefits that you bring to the table, they're gonna hire you instead of somebody else.
Can we take a class on KV Core? Because I've never helped my assistants, so I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, we can have like another class just to kind of like, intro to like, yeah, but I want to have like more classes, like how to talk to people, how to add properties to like the MLS, this, like how to make more like sales.
How to make money.
I
And
think
value
a
is-
good class, Martina, would be value proposition.
Value
Which
proposition.
You can do that on HAR as well. I don't know, but would be a good.
Value proposition.
Like coming from you.
Mhm.
That's good for all of us.
Okay.
Like what you just said, what sets me apart from
Yeah, because I know even some agents are new, but whenever you come and talk to potential buyers or sellers, you need to let them know, hey, maybe I'm new in this business, but I already have experience. I've been in sales, I've been helping people doing this. You need to put your resume together and you need to align it with your business. So when you're talking to people, are gonna be like, wow, this girl is something else. You know what I mean? And you cannot be shy. Because in this business, you have to be very aggressive. You have to be very aggressive. We have a lot of tools to make money. We just have to go get the clients.
And if you sold in your farming area, you can use that,
Mhm.
right? Like
And
already
then-
sold.
Yeah, and we have over 60, I don't know how many listings, we have over 60 listings. We specialize in new construction. If you need help with new construction, I can help you. I'm very knowledgeable. I know a lot about new construction. I know everyone has their own lender, but we have an in-house lender. Same thing with the title company. Whenever you talk to people and whenever you let them know, I have this in-house, they feel like, wow, my God, they feel amazed because no other company have that in-house. And you don't have to work with them, but they're really good. We have the resources here. So whenever you bring a client to the office, hey, we have my lender, I have a title company, I'm here, like everyone is here. So they feel like they can trust you more because you got to build the trust with people because this business, it's hard to trust people. Think about it, like a lot of people like buying a $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 house. This is going to be, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. Not many people can afford to do it twice or 3 times. They're probably just going to do it once, but they want to make sure they get the right help. And as an agent, we have to be very educated. We have to understand what we're talking about. We have to read the contracts and understand what are we putting into the contract so we can go back. You don't have to memorize the contract left to right, but at least if you understand, that's good.